Before I start our topic of today, first I would like to sincerely thank you for lovely birthday wishes, but even more importantly for the congratulations on reaching 1 million views. This is an incredible achievement for this channel and one I am very proud of. So thank you for watching. Thank you for your participation and your learning so you can improve those beautiful retirement years ahead of you. Today's video is a sequence to the last week's video, Age Pension Improvement, Empty Promises. If you have not seen that video, please watch it as it presents the latest changes of July 2023 to the asset thresholds for age pension lower and upper limits. Based on responses and inquiries received from that video, I thought I will go a little bit further with my explanation and some details that I did not mention previously. So today we will continue talking about the new asset limits introduced on 1st July 2023 as well as new income limits. So how much you can actually earn under age pension income test rules. My name is Katherine Isbrandt from About Retirement. I'm a certified financial planner and you are watching About Retirement TV, the place to get all the information you need to be well prepared for your retirement or how to improve it financially if you're already there. Last week I presented those tables as a way to provide you with an update of value of assets under the asset test. Here is the table for singles. Here is the table for couples. During the last video I explained the change of the lower limit, which is the limit to keep the full age pension under the asset test, and the upper limit when the age pension entitlement is being cut out. In both cases, singles and couples, you have limits for homeowners and non-homeowners. What I have not mentioned last time was the fact that the amount of income that you can earn before it impacts the age pension entitlement under the income test has also been increased as follows. For singles, to keep the full age pension payment under the income test, your income allowance has increased from $190 per fortnight up to $204 per fortnight. The age pension is being cut off if your income is greater than $2,332 per fortnight, which is an increase from previous limit of $2,318 per fortnight. For couples, to keep the full age pension payment under the income test, you can earn up to $360 per fortnight, which has increased from $336 per fortnight. The age pension reduces to zero when you earn more than $3,568 per fortnight, which is an increase of the previous limit of $3,544 per fortnight. Speaking about the income test, it appears that lots of people have a real problem understanding how this works and why in my last video, Age Pension Improvement Empty Promises, I mentioned that although under the asset test, one might be eligible for the full age pension based on the new asset test threshold, surprisingly, income test reduces the age pension payment. I totally agree with you that especially at the lower end, this should not be happening. If one is eligible under the asset test, the income test should match it, but unfortunately, often this is not the case. So why is this happening? Well, let's go over a couple of cases to make this topic as easy to understand as possible. First, I introduce Jane, a single woman with exactly $301,750 in assets, which is the limit to be eligible for the full age pension under the asset test. However, based on calculations, her age pension is being reduced under the income test. For singles, under the income test, the first $60,400 is deemed at 0.25%, which equals to $151. The balance above of $241,350 is deemed at 2.25%, which equals to $5,430.37. The total deemed income earned for the year equals to $5,581.37 per annum, which is $214.66 per fortnight. Although the new limit has been increased to $204 per fortnight, Jane's deemed income is $214, therefore $10.66 more than the limit. Therefore, her age pension will reduce by $5.33 per fortnight, which is a total reduction by $139 per annum. And now let's check Eva and Matthew from last week. They are non-homeowners with $693,500 in assets that are subject to deeming under income test. So as we know from the last week's video under the asset test, they are eligible for the full age pension. But I also said that under the income test, they will miss out on $2,120 per annum between them combined. Why? Why is this happening? Well, for a couple, the first $100,200 is deemed at 0.25%, which equals to $250.50. The balance of $539,300 is deemed at 2.25, and that equals to $13,349.25. Therefore, the total deemed income is $13,599.75, which equals to $523.06 per fortnight. The deemed income is $523.06 per fortnight, while the limit is $360 per fortnight. Therefore, $163.06 more than the limit. Therefore, their age pension will reduce by $81.53 per fortnight between them, which is a reduction of the annual age pension by $2,120 combined between them. If you want the full explanation of the income test and how it applies to other assets and not just deemed assets, then please watch my older video, Age Pension Income Test Madness. But please go back to the last week's video to fully understand the change I'm talking about today, Age Pension Improvements, Empty Promises. I will link them both at the end of this video so you can easily jump into the next recommended videos and continue watching. Please let me know in comments below the video if this explanation helped you. If you are not receiving the full age pension, can you recognize now which of the two tests is your dominant test that reduces your age pension more? If you are in these situations, there are ways to improve and maximize your age pension entitlement. And if this is what you would like to achieve, as well as improvement of your overall level of retirement income received year after year, just book a meeting with me through my website, and then we can assess if this could be achieved for you. On each page of my website aboutretirement.com.au, there is a button to book a meeting, and that will take you to my personal calendar where you can pick your preferred day and time for us to meet. While you are on my website though, please have a look around. There are hundreds of articles and videos ready for you to explore and learn. Then sign up to my newsletter to be kept updated with all the changes that can impact your retirement. So now let's jump to those two recommended videos, Age Pension Improvement Empty Promises and Age Pension Income Test Madness. Keep in mind that the second video is an older one. Concepts are still very valid and current, however, values of thresholds have been changed since then. So you need to watch that video in combination with the two other videos presented today and last week. Bye for now.